we are going to talk about linear search. When I'm talking about linear search, I can say that my linear search is one of the simplest learning algorithm. You should write it in your notebook. It can come into your exam for theory. So what is linear search? Linear search is the simplest searching algorithm, right? Now what happens in linear searches? It goes one by one in the list until it reaches the target. So the thing or the number that you want to find, you will call that number the target. Supposingly I give you a list and I say find 4. So 4 will be your target. And it reaches till the end. And if in the end it does not find the number that you search for, it will say that target is not present. So I can explain it to you through an example. Supposingly you have a list and I'll say that the list is 3, 8, 5, 7, 2 and your 9. Now when I'm giving that list and I'm asking you that look for 7. So here your 7 is your target. Okay. Now what happens in linear searches? The steps. Examiner can ask you to tell the steps and you can tell like first it starts with 3 and 7 is not there, so next it goes to 8, it is not 7, next it goes to 5, not 7, again next. Fourth, it reaches to 7. Yes, it is 7. So therefore, found it. And it stops searching. So when it finds the number that it is supposed to find, the fifth step is going to be stop searching. Why? Because it found the number that it was supposed to find. Okay. Now, these were the steps. So the thing that is supposed to be kept in mind is that your linear search works on unsorted data. So it works on unsorted data. The second thing is that it is too slow for large databases. So the first thing is its advantage that it can work on your unsorted data, and the second disadvantage is that it is too slow for your large databases. Now we can write a program of it, supposingly keeping the same numbers 3, 8, 5, 7, 2, 9, and we are supposed to look for 7. So how are we going to do it? So starting with the normal thing, okay, so yeah, hash include studio.h. okay, then we go to our int main and yeah. Now firstly I'll input the array that I told you. So is equals to 3, 8, 5, 7, 2, 9. So this was our array. Now I'm inputting certain things. So firstly it is int n is equals to 6. So 6 is the number in my array. So how? 3, 8, 5, 7, 2, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I have my 6 number. Therefore, int n I'm taking into consideration. Then I'm saying my target. Target is a 7. Then I further go to my I, because I'm going to use for loop. And then I'm going to use found is equals to -1. You can take found as any number. I'm taking -1 because by default we use -1. I'll tell you what is the purpose of it when we use it further. So I'll firstly do my return 0 statement because we often forget it and it is mandatory to use. Okay, it is good to use, right? So now for I is equals to 0, I less than n. So why have I started my I from 0 and not from 1? Because I'm considering that my I is going to give me my index value of the target in my search. So I am supposed to provide the user that your target value is found at certain index, and the index in my array starts from 0. So I'm starting my I with 0 and I'm keeping it less than n. Why? Because 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is 6 in count. Okay, and then I'll say I plus plus increment operator. Now I'm going to have my if statement. If array I. So if my I that is in my array is equals to my target, that is my 7, then I'm going to say my found becomes I. So my found, that is my -1, becomes my 7, and then I'm going to break this statement. Okay, now let's close the loops, and yep, here we close this. Oh, it's already closed. I'll just, yeah. Now further I'm going to consider if found. Okay, if my found is not equals to -1, then I'm going to consider my printf as found at index %d, comma found, because my found becomes my I, that is my index. Now else statement I'll just close this loop. If it is, yeah, this is closed already. Now my else statement goes as else print f not found. And return 0. That is already there. So let's just check. We have this here, this here, this, and this. Let's just run it. Okay. Oh, there, I forgot this. And now let's just run it. Okay, found at index 3. So 0, 1, 2, and 3. So we found our number 7. So this is how your linear search works. I forgot that terminator at the end. That's why we were getting this error. Yeah, that's it.